Okay, we're back. We decided today to share a recipe with you. I've never done this recipe either, but it sounds really good, and it's another protein bar, and so I'm taking you along on the ride. So here we go. Oh, and I lost my recipe. Hang on. Okay. All right. The first thing is 1/4 cup of dried mango. These are freeze-dried, but I'm sure they'll work just as well. If I can get them in here without throwing them all over the place, which would be new for me. Okay, 1/4 cup. 1/2 cup honey. Okay, 1/2 cup of almond butter. We started putting our almond butters in plastic containers because it's just a lot easier to get out than in the jars.
It also mixes them because all the oil's not at the top.
Yeah. Okay, 1/2 cup of almond butter. Let's see, 2 ounces of vanilla protein powder. So I did the math. 2 ounces is not quite 4 scoops. And I just lost my recipe. There it is. Now the recipe calls for 1 cup of whole wheat flour, but we don't do that. We use the gluten-free flour. So 1 cup. Oh, I'll just pour it everywhere. Okay. One cup of rolled oats. 1 cup of one cup of crushed cashews. But there weren't any cashews at the store today, so I got pecans. So I'm sure it'll be just as good. Well, there might be a cup in here. Okay. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now the recipe says to pulse it, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pulse it. The recipe also said to do it in a blender, and I thought, well, I think a food processor might be better. I might have been wrong. Let me see if I can stir it up a little bit. Oh, and throw it all over the counter. Okay, note to self, if it says blender, use blender. Okay, I won't make you watch this train wreck. And we'll be back as soon as I can get this mixed up and clean off the counter. Okay, what I did was I emptied what was in the, why can't I think?
Food processor.
Food processor. I emptied them into a bowl and I just mixed it up with beaters. It's pretty crumbly. I hope this recipe works. I'm going to put it in this pan here. You know what? Even if it doesn't make protein bars, I bet it'll make a good granola. Okay. Then I'm just going to kind of spread it out.
Did you line that with anything?
Oh, I did. I put coconut oil in it. The recipe said to spray it with the spray oil, but we just use coconut oil. And it works really well. And then you put it in a 350 degrees oven for 7 or 9 minutes. I'll check the recipe in just a minute. And then we'll be back and we'll try the either protein bars or the granola, whatever it ends up being. All right, I pulled them out of the oven. I still don't know if they're going to be granola or protein bars, and I brought spoons and a knife just in case, but I'm going to try cutting them first. They're pretty crumbly. I don't know if this is going to work as a bar, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to have granola. And Edie and I are going to have a taste. One for Edie. And one for me. That's pretty good. It's a little dry, but it has a good flavor. I've gone over and over the recipe and I did all the ingredients right. The only thing I didn't do like the recipe said was put it in a blender. I tried to put it in the food processor. I don't know if that would have made that big of a difference. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this up into bags and we're going to have granola. So it still has a good flavor.
You could sprinkle it on oatmeal or something if somebody wanted to. We can eat it as a snack, but
It still has a very good flavor. So anyway, if you decide to try it, let us know if yours works out better than mine did. And we'll be back another time.